What's up guys, what's up girls, this is Jeremy and today we're gonna talk about a semi-highly requested topic, but I still wanted to cover it, the best gourmand fragrances. What are gourmand fragrances? Fragrances that smell delicious, so delicious that you want to eat them. To me, gourmand fragrances are never too much of a serious topic because you have to know, guys and girls, gourmand mostly means synthetic, because if you think about gourmand fragrances and fragrances that smell like tiramisu, like a chocolate bar, like cotton candy, obviously you can't take cotton candy, take it in a fragrance distillation machine and get cotton candy essential oil. It does not work. And so we of course have a lot of synthetic substitutes that smell like, for example, caramelized sugar. This thing is called ethyl maltol and this thing smells like caramelized sugar. Or this, for example, ethyl praline, like the name suspects already, smells like praline, all right? So we of course have synthetic sugary stuff like that. But the good side of things is we of course also have edible gourmand notes that are naturally extracted. For example, you got stuff like cinnamon, you got nice stuff like cardamom, and of course you have one of the most used fragrance notes, tonka bean, very sexy as well. All right, starting off the top 10 list, at the number 10 spot we got Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo. And this, guys, as I told you in the introduction, is a fragrance that smells edible. It smells like tiramisu, the Italian dessert. It's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous because the top notes are still very fresh and fruity, delicious, gourmandy mixed with that tiramisu vibe. But after 30 minutes, the problem is it becomes too sweet, similar to 1 Million. It starts off gorgeous, but after 30 minutes, it's too much of a sweet mess without offending 1 Million or without offending this one. But you know, when these top notes disappear, these very heavy sweet fragrances tend to get too sweet, and this is one of those, but it had to be in this list. Great gourmand, Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo, number 10 spot. Number 9 spot is one of the rare semi-fresh gourmands. Usually gourmands are very sweet. This is called Ultra Zest by Thierry Mugler. And this smells like a vanilla, it obviously smells like an orange ice, but with a nice vanilla base. You smell this thing, gorgeous. Takes me back to Ibiza 3 years ago when I made my review about this one. My favorite gourmand of the Thierry Mugler line would be Ultra Zest. Number 8 spot, coming to the next fragrance. This smells like 80% cacao chocolate based chocolates, okay? This is called Tom Ford Noir de Noir. And this fragrance, guys, smells like definitely a very dark chocolate mixed with fresh rose. It's that simple. I mean, obviously you don't eat rose, but because of that strong chocolate vibe, I wanted to place it in here. Many people talk about it for a good reason. This with tobacco vanille and with oud wood, of course, are my 3 favorites from the Tom Ford private line. So Noir de Noir by Tom Ford, number 8 spot. Number 7 spot, guys, this is Honey Cherry Domination. This is Honey Cherry Domination in your face, in your brain. It rips your clothes off. It takes over you. It's too strong for you. You know, just forget it, it's too strong for you. This is called Kilian's Back to Black. And guys, what can I say about this one? This is a honey bump mixed with sweet cherry. I mean, the cherry gets sweet because of the honey. And it's just overwhelming. This fragrance is absolutely overwhelming. If you love honey, if you love sticky cherry, sweetness, get it. And these are all borderlining unisex, times a bit feminine, times a bit masculine. This one, in my opinion, actually leans now, from my current standpoint, more feminine. You could also wear Tom Ford Noir de Noir as a woman or as a man. These Gourmand fragrances are something in between, you know, they smell like dark chocolate, they smell like honey and cherry. You decide if you can rock that, if you want to rock that, if your girlfriend, if your boyfriend likes that scent on you. Okay, now we have a three-way tie on the number 6 spot. Chocolate Greedy, Amour de Cacao, and Salt and Caramel. Now, Salt and Caramel is a fragrance that smells like popcorn, like sweet, salty, caramelized popcorn. Then we got Amour de Cacao. This one right here is a very nice, not too offensive cacao-based fragrance. It's okay. You could wear this one. And if you want to have a real hardcore chocolate sweetness vibe, you know this one, guys. This is Chocolate Greedy. It doesn't get more sweet, more chocolatey than this fragrance. Not kidding you guys. Chocolate to the fullest. If you enjoy this stuff, this would be yours. Next one right here. We're talking about the number 5 spot of the best Gourmand fragrances. This could also be number 1, but I mean, it has heavy competition. This one is called Al Contrario by Tiziana Terenzi. All right, so this, I would say, definitely caramelized sugar with some fresh hazelnut opening, but it has everything inside. It's a full Gourmand. Gourmand for me is a long-lasting fragrance, check. Gourmand is for me a tasty fragrance, 100% check. And it definitely, Gourmand is a fragrance that you would like to eat. Did I just say that already? Tasty fragrance, yes. If you smell this thing, get yourself a sample. Al Contrario, you will be impressed by this one, 100%. For a Gourmand lover, must try. Okay, now we come to the number 4 spot, and this is a two-way tie of my 2 favorite 100% female fragrances, all right? This is for females only. We're talking about, of course, Viva la Juicy, Gold Couture, and Armani Code Cashmere. For all of you that don't know, Cashmere smells almost identical to the previously released Satin, the Armani Code, which is not available anymore. Basically what these 2 fragrances do, they take the original fragrance DNAs of the already amazing fragrances, in this case Viva la Juicy, in this case Armani Code, and add a very sexy Gourmand note. In this case, Armani Code, some praline vibe. In this case, Juicy Couture, Gold Couture, caramel added. All right, so that's what you get with these 2. Viva la Juicy, Gold Couture, and Armani Code, Cashmere / Satin. Okay, and now we come to the Gourmands that are in a different world. We can cut it short, guys. Gourmand. If we're talking about Gourmand, we're talking about sick ingredients that you can smell the high quality of them. This is called Spiritueuse Double Vanille. And this is like the most tasty, orgasmic vanilla poured with some sexy alcohol on it that smells fantastic. Some liquor, some rum, I don't know, something absolutely tasty. That's what you get with Spiritueuse Double Vanille. This is just vanilla heaven. Number 2 spot, it's obvious. Whenever I name a fragrance from Gourmand's private line, mostly on a fragrance from Dior's private line is also upcoming. And this one is called Feve Delicieuse. Feve Delicieuse, guys. This is just smash your head into the flour, smash your head in your own knee. This is everything. Feve Delicieuse, one of the strongest first impressions I ever had on a fragrance when I smelled this. Sadly, it is more appropriate for women to wear. It does have a lot of praline-ish aspects besides the gorgeous tonka bean. So I definitely see this more in girls, but wow, what an awesome fragrance this is, guys. So number 2 spot for this. And number 1 spot is a fragrance that has a serious story with me, guys and girls. This one Actually, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you on what I'm gonna say right now. This fragrance, when I first got into the fragrance community, this whole research on internet websites, forums, YouTube, I made myself a list of different fragrances that I want to smell. Thierry Mugler Angel. I smell that, that's so strong, you know, that unreformulated, tart, harsh opening of that one. Wow. Acqua di Gio. Oh yeah, I smelled that one already. You know, all these fragrances that I wrote down on a piece of paper and I smelled them. And this was also one of those fragrances that I wrote down, and I took the test stripe with me with some others. And after 2 or 3 days, these test stripes have been laying around on a table of mine. I smelled this one again. I was like, wow. This really stuck in my nose like no other fragrance. I have never actually talked about this fragrance. It's a pity. It's a real pity. It's a shame on me that I've never talked about this fragrance, because it's definitely the cheapest fragrance in this list. One of the most lady appealing fragrances in this list, but I'm gonna tell you 100% guys, the performance sucks. Although it's a coffee-ish vibe, it's a delicious, milky cappuccino coffee-ish vibe. All of you that are familiar with the fragrance community know what it is if I show it to you. It is Rochas Men by Rochas. And this is simply legendary. I want to spray it, man, but I have fragrances. I'm testing here fragrance, here fragrance. It is so good, guys. Wow, is this good. I'm not kidding you, I don't care about Rochas. I have no idea about, it's crazy to say it, but I really don't know any good fragrance from Rochas, and I don't even know if they are making clothes anymore, or if this is one of the last remaining fragrances from their brand. But this one is just so good. It is so good. But again, performance sucks, so don't be disappointed if you're blind by yourself this one. Hey Jeremy, it doesn't last long, or whatever. It simply is the case. Although it's a sweet, coffee-ish fragrance, it does not last long. So, that was it, guys. Trying out a bit of a new camera angle right here. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you very much for watching. The best fall fragrances are coming up. See you next time with another video. Peace.